Too little, too late? That's what she said. Well, maybe not the late part. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xerath Prevails. So, I know that the new territory battle is coming out soon, and so this is going to have limited application for a lot of guilds, but this is one of the trickiest missions. I've never seen a guide on how to do this. I figured it out a few months ago, maybe 7 or 8 or something months, and so I did it on my main and my alternate account this time, and I figured I'd put out a video just in case anyone was interested in how to do it. So what we're gonna do, I'll run through the mechanics with you, and if you need modding specifically, like there's not much modding that you need to do, but if you aren't modding correctly anyways, then it's probably wise to jump in there. So I'll show you that, and then I'll do a slow run and through the mechanics, and I'll show you how I did it on my light side, or on my alternate account, which that'll just be like a live, quote-unquote live version, where I recorded as I was progressing through the mission. And that account is significantly lower relics. It's just like relic 7 on Skywalker, and the rest of them are just relic 5s, and get through it pretty easy, actually. There's a little bit of RNG, of course, but it's not as hard as you might think. So let's jump in. That's what she said, by the way. She's saying a lot of stuff tonight, apparently. So let's jump into the actual game. Whoa, madness! We're in the game. Whoa, crazy. All right, guys. So light side territory battle, phase 4. You need General Skywalker and the 501st, and here's the here are the stats and everything. So obviously you can see my General Skywalker's Relic 9. You don't need Relic 9. I've done it just fine with Relic 5 and 6 actually, but I mean 9 doesn't hurt. And the modding that you really want to be looking for, folks, is lots of potency on him. You want to get him up to somewhere around 87, I don't know, somewhere in there, if you can. And it's a little tough to do because you also just want protection and some speed and offense. So you want all kinds of stuff here, guys. I know I'm going fast. You guys might have to just slow it down a little bit, but every chance you get to get a little extra potency on him as well. Like this is like the best mod ever. It's a defense set mod with percent prime or secondaries of offense, potency, speed, and protection. It's crazy. Those are all the stats he wants, guys. All 5. So yeah. General Skywalker's pretty stat hungry, but the really important thing for this particular mission, guys, you don't want to skimp on the protection or anything, of course, but the biggest thing, you don't care about speed, you care about potency, lots of potency. Everyone else I just have modded kind of indifferently in a way. So 5s, he's just defense sets, slow, whatever, lots of protection. Defense and protection. That's just how he's modded on a standard level. Like all these guys, I didn't remod for this, and you guys shouldn't have to either. Arc Trooper, he's like kind of just garbage, honestly, the way I have him modded, but you guys can do it too. Snips we don't use. Alright, here's Echo. Echo is, yeah, not fast, not healthy or protected, really, but the big thing for him is, again, potency. So you want a couple potency sets and a potency cross to be able to get there. Lots and lots and lots of potency. Those two are really important. Echo to get to the final point, and then, to be able to stun important droids and everything, and then General Skywalker for the rest. And then, usually my Rex is way faster than this, but I swapped mod sets with someone for 3v3 and haven't swapped him back, so he's fairly slow, but he gets the job done. He's nothing too fancy, guys. So that's what we have here. My alt has very, very similar modding on Echo and General Skywalker. Maybe a little worse, but yeah. So let's jump into the actual footage, and I'll walk you through how to do this, what things to pay attention to, and then I'll let you guys see a live play version from the very, very start. Let's go to the video. Whoa. We're in the freaking video. Alright, so the big thing here, initially, guys, There's nothing here that's going on that's too crazy, other than you need to make sure that the arc turret is on Rex, which Rex is the one that my face is hiding right now. So I'm showing you this is on wave 3. It's been on 5s this whole time, and usually if 5s die, usually 5s dies by now, but one way or another, you really want to get it onto 5s or onto Rex here. That's very important. And then, alright, so skip forward a little bit in Phase 3, just so you guys can see the full Phase 4 leading up to their ultimate destruction. We're just doing basics here, even though Skywalker's pretty close to being kicked in the face and has to kneel or whatever. We just want all of our abilities ready. Now, there's a couple ways we can do things. So, I'll pause it here for 1 second. Keep in mind, the Brute will always, he has 100% counter rate. So every time you hit him, he hits you back. When he hits you back, he taunts. And that is kind of the crux of what we're trying to avoid, because we have to kill the GEO Brute Alpha early on. We have to do that. That's an important aspect to it. And so there's only a few ways to do that, because Brute, like, they'll share their health and protection and everything, so you can't just snipe out the Brute or something. You don't have any characters that can do that, not easily. You have to find a way to snipe out the Brood Alpha, and so there's 2 different ways you can do it. The first way is if you can land daze on the Brute, then he's not going to hit you back. And then if you can just dispel the taunt, then you can target Brute Alpha for an eventual Rexecute. Now, the other way, and the reason we have the turret on Rex is the way I'm not showing you, so this is what you should pay attention to as well. It's more sketchy, but what you do is because you have Rex, he can do his call for turn meter. And when he does that, whatever it's called, form up, I think, he uses form up, and then if he has the turret from Arc Trooper, then the Arc turret hits Brute and dispels. The problem with that is if he's not dazed, then the next time any Geonosian goes, Brute is going to assist, and you're going to have that taunt again. And because Rex needs a few turns to cycle up and get his Rexecute going. Now let's actually see how this plays out. This is why potency is so important, folks. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. So you'll note we shoot the Brute, dispel him with the turret, but then he gets the taunt back again because he hits back. Now here's the moment we've been waiting for. If we can land the daze here, things are going to be a lot easier. Not to mention, if we have enough crit chance, if everyone gets crit, then it increases all of their cooldowns, and then they can't cleanse that daze either. So now the daze is here, you can use the special to be able to get rid of the taunt. Rex, you want to Rexecute right away, but you shouldn't, because it needs time to ramp. If you read the ability, it does damage based off of how many turns 501st takes. And so you can't kill Brute, or the Brute Alpha, with that initial take. So Skywalker's down, and that's a little bit scary. But maybe someone will just kill one of your characters and have 5s boost you a little bit. This isn't GAC, so you kind of hope that 5s is gone. Alright, killed 5s. Please don't hit Rex anymore. Now we can do the Rexecute, potentially. And there it is. So after that, you can just clean it up. Alright guys, I'm going to let you all see how it works with my alt. I'll show you earlier in the video where I think I upgraded from Relic 6 to Relic 7 on him. Just for fun, put a couple 6E on him and everything, but I mean, I'm not lying when I tell you, I get 4 out of 4 on that mission, probably about 70 to 80% for my alt, and it's not a wonderfully modded account. So, that being said, hope you enjoyed, hope this helped. Remember to mount the algorithm if you haven't already. And I am personally out. You guys can go check it out at the end. I'm not even going to sign off. It's just going to show the footage and then it'll be over. Goodbye. So this is obviously the toughest one out of all of them. Phase 4, folks. It's very tricky, and yeah, let's So we're not going to remod exactly. I do want to look at my... I'm going to look at my Skywalker mods right now. See if there's anything we can just upgrade real quick and try to get a little more potency or something on him. See, this doesn't have potency on it at all. This one either. I mean, except for the set, of course. So we might just try to give a little boost to it anyways. It's at 11 speed. I mean, some extra defense or protection or speed. Any of those would be great. Oh, cool. Some decent speed on it now. We'll try one more time. More protection. Nice. I usually try to just boost his mods just a little bit before I keep going. It's pretty good. Oh yeah. Neat. So I guess this one is one we could actually upgrade. We have the mats for it. If I want to. Let's just pull the trigger, guys. Oh, look at that. Little boost to speed. We calibrate it. What do you think? The one we don't want on here, I mean, some health is nice, but it would be nice if we could get any of these other ones instead. Speed, what do we get? 25, go to 25. Woo! Look at you. Oh, we got rid of the good health one, but I mean, that's not even a question. Of course, we'll keep this. Alright, well, this mod's all grown up. Alright, it's decent. I mean, we're only relic 6, so it's not like it's going to make a huge difference, but I wonder what kind of relics we have available. We could actually just get him to 7. I've been wanting to get him to 7. Really probably supposed to keep it for, like, Han or something. But let's just pull the trigger, shall we? We're crazy. What we lost on that health from the mod, we gained in health from the mastery level. Yeah, I wanted to get him to 7 for a while anyways. I mean, that's not that it's going to make a huge difference. It might, though. It could make a decent difference. So, alright. I'll show you guys how we're supposed to go about this. Well, here. Let's get superstitious first. Put 5s in his rightful little corner here. And the idea here is, of course, that, I mean, everyone's relic 5 except for relic 7, General Skywalker. And, yeah, we gotta survive the first few waves. I usually do pretty, like, I mean, knock on wood, of course. Usually I can get through 3 waves reasonably enough. Just gotta be smart about things, folks. Gotta be smart about some things, at least. Like this. I guess we could call the assist, but doing a basic calls a lot more extra assists. And, there's no taunt here. Let's just do this. Cool. And then, who do we want to assist? Really doesn't matter that much, does it? Or maybe Arc Trooper. We just want stacks right now, guys. Just want some stacks, and let's get rid of this stuff. Once we actually get a turn from General Skywalker, then we'll be good to go. So we want to put this on 5s for now. Eventually we'll put it on Rex, and that is a very important aspect to all of this. Okay, now we got to kill the sniper droid as quickly as humanly possible, folks. We can at least increase his cooldowns a little bit. We really don't want him to kill us yet. It can be a huge mess otherwise. There we go. Alright. Now this command battle droid can suck on something. Now I should have kept the Rex, what's it called? I should have kept the Rex turn meter up. That would have been really helpful. Okay, we got it now, kind of. I mean, it's kind of at the wrong end of things, but it's always best if we can take a lot of clone turns once Skywalker sits down. Like, we don't necessarily want 5s to be dead right away. Like, if he dies, right? Yeah, okay, so he gone. he gone. Skywalker's about to stand up, so actually, let's just delete one of these guys. And then we're going to save that turn meter up thing for a minute here. Oh gosh, this guy's not dead. Okay. Alright. So, the one good thing about all of this, of course, is the fact that, I mean, we'll get through one wave at least, but then also, let me make sure my volume's on. Hold on, guys. Oh yeah, it is. Ooh, excuse me. But also, they didn't just kill 5s and, you know, not give us any of our bonuses or anything. Alright, so they have the Droideka. The problem with this situation is we can't just Rexecute the Droideka because the Rexecute takes time to build. They also have Magna Guard, so we don't want to do any of the AoE things. Not yet. So, probably... we already have a bunch of turn meter on some of these guys, at least. Yeah, I think what we will do, though, we will do bonus turn meter here. And then the question is, do we risk the stun right now? I think we can just wait for it to cycle through. The stun would be nice for sure. Okay, we'll give this to Rex now. Okay, so we got rid of that. And now, again, we just don't want to trigger... We don't want to trigger Magna Guard. That's the thing. We want to be able to take out Droideka as quickly as we can. The problem being, it looks like Droideka is going to take a turn before Rex gets a turn, and we want to be able to Rexecute him now. So we're going to do that. Good. Okay, so we did get it. This might not kill him still, but see, we got enough damage, and Magna Guard's actually stunned now, so we can afford to do some AoEs here. There we go. Now we can... Okay, Sniper Droid's still scarier than the Spies because Sniper Droid can target outside of Taunt. The Spies will just hit Skywalker real hard, and that's not great, of course, but it's better than the Sniper Droid just, you know, killing us straight up. Like killing Rex, he can target Rex and just kill him. So, yeah, like that big damage. That wasn't fun, but okay. Let's get more of this, though. Just keep assigning it to Rex. He needs it, and I don't want to forget that Rex has it, or needs it, so we'll just keep doing it. Get rid of some of their buffs. Yeah, we'll get rid of one of the Spies. I should have killed the one with more protection on it, but okay, we want to save our big hits for the next wave, at least. Remember, I didn't remod any of these guys. We kind of boosted the mods on Skywalker and gave him relics, but on my alt, I think I'm about 75% win rate on this mission, even with Relic 6 on General Skywalker. So it's not that tough, I guess. Oh yeah, we'll save the Magna Guard. Will wear down General Skywalker a little bit, but that's actually not the worst thing in the world. We want the Rexecute available. Yeah, we can do this, though. The big hit is... I mean, it's not that big of a hit, but... Honestly, if he can wear Skywalker down just a little bit here, that'll be a little bit helpful. Because we want Skywalker to fall over... Well, I mean, I'd prefer him never to fall over, but... He's going to have to fall over at some point before we get to the next mission. Let's see, no Magna Guard here, nice. So let's actually increase some cooldowns on people. It's probably the last AoE we're going to do. So we're just going to do basics. None of these guys have a huge amount of damage. Try to execute that guy. Yeah, it didn't quite work, but we can get some stuns potentially. Excuse me. Keep doing this. Keep calling it a big hit, and it's just really not a big hit. It's just kind of sad. So I know it can feel frustrating. I'm just using a lot of basics, not using my specials, and I know that some people see that as the hallmark of poor play. However, I think in this mission, you just want to be cautious. So now we want Rex to immediately do this so that we get a bunch of turns so they don't kill one of our clones or even really super wound one of them. Okay, we could do the Rexecute now. I think we'll have enough time to wrap around and do it again. Tell you what, let's do it to the guy who's the weakest, just so we have enough time. Like, it's just a strategic thing here, guys. We're using strategy. I know normally I'd want to kill that command battle droid, but he's the guy we want to look out. Like, we want this fight to last a little bit longer if possible, I guess. I mean, Skywalker standing up now, maybe that was a blunder. I don't freaking know, guys. Yeah, okay, so we can... This guy, it looks like he's healing himself, but what's really happening is we're just reducing his max health by a ton every time Skywalker does anything. That was maybe unwise. I think I am overdoing my caution a bit, unfortunately, for all of us, but what's a man to do? I don't remember. I think I have to kill this guy. Alright, well, yeah. Skywalker's on his... He's not doing too hot right now. So, let's see if Skywalker can actually get the kill here. Damn it all, he didn't. Alright, this is tricky. Now, the key here, guys... Okay, so he didn't first turn anyways. Good. What we really need... This is fairly important. It's not the most important. There's two ways to beat this. We need the taunt off of Brute. One of the ways we can accomplish that is by getting Daze on Brute right now. If Daze goes on Brute, then we can dispel him, dispel his taunt, and eventually Rexecute that Brute Alpha. Good, okay. So we got that, Daze. Now we can get rid of his taunt. There we go. And now we don't have enough to Rexecute him yet. And so we want to give ourselves enough turn meter to be able to go fairly soon. Let's see, Arc Trooper. We could try the nuke here. That's kind of fun. I don't know what that actually does for us, but oh geez, the Brute Alpha. Uh-oh. Okay, he got a turn. Okay, come on now. This is not great. Come on. Okay, so if this doesn't Rexecute, if this doesn't just kill him, we could be in huge trouble, guys. Okay, we did kill him though, and that is probably the end. We'll have to see. Let's try to get rid of Spy. He's the next big threat on the team. At least increase those cooldowns a little bit. Well, this guy's still dazed, so we may as well just dispel him again. Do the AoE. Alright. If we can kill that Spy, we can... I mean, I think we've just won here, but... may as well be a little bit cautious if we can. One time I had Rex just straight up miss against the Brute Alpha. It's not good. He wasn't even blinded or anything. He just missed. Tell you what, let's just kill this guy out of spite, shall we? We don't have to kill him, but why wouldn't we? Honestly, why wouldn't we just take him out? Good job, Rex. There we go. 4 out of 4. That's the trickiest one. There's a lot of tricky ones, of course, but that's, to my mind, that's the trickiest one.